Jamal, I gotta say something. I gotta say something. These Hashira are letting me down. I'm starting to think they ain't nothing but Black Ops. I'm sorry, they Black Ops. They
It's
just keep getting
perfect.
KO'd.
It's perfect. I love
They
it. I love it.
they need
And
to
I
stay
was
at home
worried.
where it's safe.
I am not amused to go. I am not amused to go. I am.
All right, Silent K, we back, man. Demon Slayer, never give up. Man, it's episodes like this that's the main reason why American cartoons will never catch up with anime. Like, this episode went so hard. Like, man, literally, I was standing up watching this anime and ran out of chakra when the first commercial hit. I had to sit down. It was too crazy. But I'm gonna let you talk about whatever. Hey man, half of your head is cut off, but half of the demon's head cut off too. So you probably just in sync with it. But man, I'm gonna let you start, man, since you the one told me the episodes out, cause I completely forgot. So
Man, I gotta start at the not this episode, but the one before.
I rewatched it.
When I had to
Yeah, I had
rewatch
to.
both of them, I had to.
Yeah.
But Inosuke was running with the head, and I was like, all right, they got him. He gonna dodge him for the to the morning time, and usually he gonna 1v1 that nigga and win. I was like, okay, everything working out perfectly, and the nigga come out of nowhere and stab him through the heart. I was like, what the fuck is going on? And
Hey.
then it's like, okay, then that happened. It's like,
Yeah.
okay, well, he probably just outran Yuzi,
Yeah.
and that nigga gonna come and do something.
No.
And Sunstrow's looking, and it's like, that nigga, what the fuck?
His
Nigga,
hand, man. Listen, Silent
man,
K, on everything, what I was about to give credit, I was about to say, everything they do in this anime is a reasonable person's logic. When he cut I was about to call it a zombie, when he cut the demon's head off and ran with it, when he cut it off, I was like, please catch it and run with it. And he did, and I was so hyped. And he didn't make it a good 20 steps, and he was dead. I was like, no. And like you said, Tanjiro was
did
falling.
catch you off guard? Did it not catch you off guard?
Completely left field. Completely. I don't play football. I was gonna say football. I don't play baseball. Completely left field. I don't even know what it means because I don't play baseball. But look, on everything while Tanjiro was just watching, that's how I looked. And when Zenitsu, I don't know if I'm saying his name right, but Rock Lee, you know what I mean? When he tried to save him, I was like, dang, I would have been a deer in headlights watching too. Like, you literally let your boy die because you just shock value. Like, we won. Like, you just standing there, and man, he looked like you said, and I'm calling him Uzi. What you say his name is? It's Uzi.
Yeah,
It's Uzi. Forget it. Hey, no disrespect.
Is it
But,
Uzi or is it Yuzi? I don't know.
hey,
Yuzu. I don't know. Yuzu. I think it's Yuzu.
The eye throwing me off too. But anyway, man, he KO'd. Not only is he KO'd, his arm ain't even attached. I was like, his weapons, he needs both. At least if Tanjiro lost a hand, he'd be alright. He needs both. Bruh, you right. You right. And you know what the crazy thing is I gotta give this anime credit. I haven't been episode to episode with an anime since Naruto. And I forgot that when a new episode come out, you have to rewatch the other one, or you just sitting there like, what in the world? How did we start here? Like, it's too much action. How did we start here?
It's
What
tragic.
what did we happen? How did Jamal? I gotta say something. These Hashira are letting me down. I'm starting to think they ain't nothing but Black Ops. I'm sorry, they Black Ops. They just keep getting KO'd.
It's perfect. I love it.
They need
And
to
I
stay
was
at home where
worried.
it's safe.
I love it. I'm gonna tell you why I love it. You remember when Tanjiro was fighting the what is it called, the 12 Kizuku, the first one with the white hair and the threads,
Yeah.
and he was holding his own. I was like, oh man, these motherfuckers pushovers. And then Tomoaku come and he just one shot the nigga. I'm like, so them niggas ain't really cracked up what they supposed to be.
He did.
But then they went and he killed off all the lower ones, and he was like, the upper ones been there for centuries or decades or whatever. And I was like,
the backstory ruined that. When I thought that the Hashira was legit, the backstory killed it. They said that they've been killing Hashira for years. And then you remember at the end of the first season, they were hyped because Tanjiro has met Michael Jackson, but they were like, they've never fought none of the top level Espada. I don't know what you're calling them, demons. They never met the top. I mean, they never met an Espada. Yeah. That was their first time running into one.
No, they met the Kiz. What is it called? The 12 Kiziku or whatever they call. They were meeting them, but they was running from them, and that's why they weren't
Oh,
meeting the upper ones, and they had never met
oh,
Kabishu, the Michael Jackson used to be called Michael Jackson.
oh,
They had
yeah,
never
yeah.
met him,
Okay,
and they had never the current Hashira had never encountered the upper level
okay,
Kiziku.
okay.
But they were killing the lower ones, and that's why he was like, "I'm finna
Uh,
wash all you motherfuckers," because they got to the point they would just
okay,
run away from the Hashira, and that's
okay.
why he washed them.
Ah, I didn't know that. Okay, that's so.
Yeah,
That's the
he watched it
point.
because they always ran away. And he was like,
Yeah,
why the fuck are y'all more, why he was like, why
it
y'all more
makes
scared of them
sense.
than y'all are of me? And
It
he
makes
killed him. He
sense.
was like, I'm finna teach
Okay.
y'all that y'all need to be more afraid of me than y'all of them. And that's when the train arc comes. You know, that one dude get left and he still get washed by Hashira. You know what I'm saying?
Well, let me
But
say
man,
this.
I
Oh,
love it. I
run it.
love it. I love the fact that they I ain't gonna say losing, but it's even. It's like the only reason the demons are getting the one up because of regeneration and they magic abilities. If they couldn't
Yeah,
regenerate or they
yeah.
didn't
Oh,
have
yeah,
like the magic, it'd be even.
yeah.
So it's like perfect. It's like all right. So now we know that Tanjiro eventually he got if he don't surpass the Hashira, it's like he gonna get washed by the upper level demons. You know, he
Yeah.
gotta surpass because they getting washed, man.
Well, I'm gonna
And
say
that's when you
this.
remember he go ahead.
I feel like Tanjiro's stronger than all the Hashira. Now I know I ain't seen but two, but for they sake, they better be the bottom tier. Them two that died, this flame one that looked like an angry bird, he better be bottom tier. And this ninja that was a, you know what I'm saying? For him to lose, for them to both get killed by upper level, what you call them? Upper level demon.
Kizuku, Kizuku,
Oh man, y'all ain't gonna ever
12
learn.
Kizuku.
I ain't gonna ever learn that, y'all. So y'all gonna have to. They a spotter. They a spotter all day to me.
Mhm.
But if those ain't the bottom tier, y'all in trouble. And that Uzi, he wanted to retire. He should have retired. He should have took his girl's advice and retired because off meeting a 12 a spotter, he didn't
Just
stand a
say
chance.
Kizuku. It's
He
Kizuku.
I can't say that. Listen,
No, it's
he
Kizuki. Yeah, Kizuki.
good
12
luck.
Kizuki.
Listen, he never had the he only came that close to having to fight that Kizuki in a 1v1 and he didn't like it. Matter of fact, the girl, yeah, he knocked her head off with ease, but when he fought the brother, it was always a bad matchup. Now, if that's the Hashira, if they all on an even playing field, it ain't no hope for them. Now they lucky because this is one of the problems I got with Demon Slayer. Tanjiro is leveling up way too fast. In my opinion, right now, he's already a Hashira. Alright? He ain't fought but like 3 demons in the whole show. And he's already Hashira level because when he was fighting that demon, when he was fighting her name was Daki, the girl, he was already better than her. Now he couldn't cut her head off because you know what I'm saying, he probably lost so much blood or whatever, but he's already stronger than the Hashira. And I don't want to hear nobody tell me different. You can keep your spoilers to yourself. Then that's one of the problems I got with the show. Tanjiro's life is never on the line because he's so strong. Now I did like Nezuko turned into a demon. That was hype. That was hype. Now,
But you thinking it wrong. Like Tanjiro didn't stand a chance. Remember, her body was split off. Remember, she had like basically half of her body and power was underground holding the victims. And
no,
remember when
no,
that
they had
part of her
already
body
released
came
that.
back, Tanjiro, huh?
They
You
had
said
already
what?
released it before they fight started.
No, they didn't. Remember? Okay, when Tanjiro first started fighting the girl. Wait, which part of the fight you talking about? When he first
When they were
started fighting
fighting
her?
on the roof, when they were fighting on the roof, and he started leveling up. They was she
Oh
was
yeah, the only reason he stood a chance because the other half of her power was still on the ground. When that power came back, remember he didn't stand a chance, and that's when Nezuko had to save him.
he ran out of his little avatar state. That's the only reason he lost. He pushed his
I
body to
gotta,
the limit. He pushed his body to the limit. But you're right, Nezuko had to save him. But it ain't. She didn't beat him at his best, and he didn't beat her at her best. So fair point. But
okay, we can say that.
yeah, fair point. But in my opinion, his avatar state was better than this Hashira. Or to better yet put it, his avatar state that he hit, he's already on par with Hashira. And Zenitsu, this Rock Lee sleep dude, he already on that level too. One move, he ain't got but one move, and he already, fair enough. They ain't fought upper level yet. But I'm just saying,
Well, I'm saying it like this: they can't. Inosuke, Zenitsu, and Tanjiro. they aren't near close to the Hashira yet. They on their way there, but they can't fight at the top. They can't fight at their peak. They can't fight at their peak, but only for couple of minutes. The Hashira can fight at their peak the entire time they fighting. Usually is fighting at his peak the entire time. If he wasn't,
Yeah.
all the other niggas would be dead.
Yeah.
Because think how many times he had to save
He's
Tanjiro. You know what I'm
he's
saying?
constantly
Like,
having to save
so
people.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So you can't say that. I think Tanjiro, his training is just. I think he been training so much he don't realize that he broke his limits. And during the fight, he be like, you know, man, I think I can go further than this. And it ain't like that. I know people gonna hate me. I ain't like that Naruto nine-tailed fox shit. This nigga has actually trained to surpass a limit that he does not realize he's passed already. That's what I'm saying. At least that's what they making it seem like. It's like he's been training and he don't realize he's stronger until he need to be stronger. But it ain't by chance. It's because he simply trained to be stronger.
You watch an anime called Baki? It's on
Yeah,
Netflix. All right.
I
Demon,
hate it. Yeah, I know. I watched it.
Demon Slayer running into that same problem. Inosuke in today's episode is creating that same problem where, and me and you just talked about it on the episode we didn't finish. I don't know if I'm going to publish it or not. But the problem is you don't feel like these three characters running around can die. All right. Inosuke got stabbed through the heart, which we said was hype in the last episode. And why is he up already back at full strength? Now, I'll debate whether he full strength or not, but my point is he's already back up claiming that he moved his organs. All right, that's plot armor. I don't like that. When somebody dies, what makes a show good is die. Let us mourn over their death, but be dead. And Zenitsu being a building falling on him, I love that because in Attack on Titan, when a building fall on you, GG's, games well played, but it's over with. And here he is from a near death state to decapitating somebody in 2 moves just like that. I love it because this anime is so fast paced and you're so caught up in the juices of the anime splashing in your face because it's so beautiful. But the problem with it is nobody's life is on the line but these Hashira. And they doing the same thing that I will bet you money that you stop watching Walking Dead for. They bring in new characters so they can kill them because they're afraid to kill the ones you got.
They did kill Glenn. That's when I stopped watching Walking Dead. I didn't even watch it. I just stopped fucking. I know I'm off top. I just stopped fucking watching when I heard he was gonna die.
But
anyway,
rest my case.
But what I'm saying is, it was hype. The episode was hype. You
was
cannot
hype.
sit here and tell me it was hype. You
We
cannot sit here.
ain't even got into the episode in this hype.
Yeah, even if the back of your head you're like, I know ain't nobody gonna die. Even if you thinking in the back of your head, I know they can't kill these. We done got attached when they can't kill them off. It's like, it still looks so fucking grim for everybody.
It do.
Like, the situation was just grim. Him falling off the building, seeing the dude looking like he dead with his arm cut off, and else getting cut through the heart, and then the dude breaking his fingers. And I'm like, can somebody please show up? Okay, so Tanjiro the only one gonna survive. Can somebody please show up to save this ninja? Please, Nezuko, wake up!
Yeah.
Wake up! Wake up!
But I was glad she did. I was glad she didn't bail him out twice because it got a little repetitive. And then, well, let me ask you this. Here's my problem. I got more problems. I'm not amused. These Espada, he got the word I don't, keep claiming they'll turn you into a demon because they like you. But I thought at the beginning only Michael Jackson can turn you into a demon. Why do they keep making the claim when they can't?
I think they just referring to the fact that if you surrender, we'll take you to him and get you turned into a demon.
Gotcha. Okay.
But you know that one demon lady, the one that was trying to help him heal her sister, she said she can turn into a demon, but she said that boy was the first one she ever was able to do it.
And at first I thought that lower rank, that Spider one did it, but really all he did was change how the demons looked. Like the girl was already a demon. So far, you know, he was the spider demon. He was the lower.
Yeah, he was just changing their appearance.
Yeah, so that's I thought he was turning them into demons. But yeah, I mean, you know, I just rewatched it, y'all. So all this stuff is kind of fresh on my head. But back to Silent K's point. Yes, this episode had you like, oh my God, what can you in it too. You just watching. You like on the sideline, but like if they die, we gonna die as viewers too. So, you know, you gotta win this for us. But the funny thing is, y'all, I haven't felt like that since the Pain saga. Now, he just called out Naruto. I'm finna say Naruto. Listen, when Pain attacked the village, I have never watched an anime and thought to myself, where's Goku? Like, I literally was like, Goku's the only person that can save us. Like, when Naruto popped up, I was like, get out the way. We need Goku, fool. Today, I don't think we needed Goku because they demons. All right, I think Goku would be a bit overkill. Naruto would be overkill. Ichigo would be overkill. I thought to myself, we need Akuma. We need somebody that can hit you low and throw a Hadouken and do a Raging Demon. That's all we need. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I'm disrespecting y'all demon lovers, but I'm sorry. They ain't that strong, all right? Listen, Silent Cat, I'm about to call out anime. Ever since the Cell Saga, y'all boys in Japan are taking regen too far. It's y'all big joker. Every time something goes wrong, you regen. Stop regening. Make characters strong, fight strong. That's what made Naruto good. I don't remember nobody regening. They didn't do it until the fourth Great Ninja War, and then it got out of hand fast. But stop regening. Cell. I don't want to even think about Boo. Oh, Boo was giving me a headache. Oh, brother, you know that Boo got to the point where he was just blowing planets up and coming back together. These demons doing it, I get it, you're doing it from the jump, but the problem is now we just sitting here praying for the sun, and I don't want the sun because I like Nezuko, so I'm sitting here like, how are y'all fighting so long and the sun ain't came out? But Nezuko that fell out the box.
When it got ridiculous. It got ridiculous when this motherfucker regenerated in less a split second. It's like he regenerated his legs in less than a second. Because I'm like, we know how fast Tengen is. We know how fast Uzi Tengen is. We've seen how fast he is this entire arc. And you tell me he regenerated faster than he can swing his sword after already cutting his legs? You taking it too far. They need to tone it down now. Tone it, bring it back.
Right now.
At this point, I would have rather it been, I don't know, him using his nubs to do a backflip or some shit. I don't know.
I would agree.
And then you regenerate. You get what I'm saying? But come on now. At a split second, not only is he regenerating, he fast enough to block both swords and turn his fucking head around and bite another sword. It's too much.
That's why I called it Baki. That's what I said. That's why I brought in Baki. And then I want to say this. And Baki was just outrageous, but there is a right way to regen. If regen must be the case, because at least you're nerfing the demons. The fights would be boring if it was like zombies and they touched you and they got their DNA on you, you turn into a zombie. So it's fair that they not turning you and that fights can be a little entertaining. But this regen, there's a right way to do it. When Piccolo lost that arm and did the special beam cannon, it needs to take at least that amount of time, or we just looking. It's outrageous. So I get that we in the upper 12. I don't know if you feel like the anime has gone on long enough for us to be fighting a Spada at this point, because it's kind of fast. I'm a Bleach watcher. I'm a Naruto watcher. Took us years to get there, but here we are. You know what I'm saying? But I get that we fighting the upper 5, but if one could regen like that, that'd be fine. But here we are. We didn't seen 2. So what can the top ones do? What can Michael Jackson do if regen is doing this already?
He's like the top dog over all demons, but the last 2 arcs they've been fighting uppers.
No,
uppers
that's what I'm saying.
Are supposedly the only ones that can do that.
But you setting the bar so high that what will make the top ones truly special?
I think it's because think about the other demons they fought. They couldn't regen like that. It took a while, but I think they should. Even the upper ones, I think regeneration should have been no more than fucking Deadpool.
Yeah.
Remember how he got split in half in the movie, and it took like a day for him to regenerate?
Yeah.
I would take that a day or 2 to regenerate fully. If your arm get cut off, it should take 30 minutes. It shouldn't be off and then boom right back.
He's right.
I would take a few minutes, even if it was 5 minutes.
Yeah.
It's like how Pain had to regenerate his fucking almighty push. The more he used, the longer the interval was. And when you push the whole village, he didn't get it back for a long ass time.
Yeah.
I can take that on regeneration.
Right.
You lose a finger, come back in 30 seconds. I can understand that.
Yeah.
But losing 2 legs and they come back in less than a second, that's too much.
You know what? There's no downside to it. It's the problem. They just keep coming back full strength. So you remember when
I see what you're saying, yeah.
Yeah, you remember when what's that Espada that Ichigo fought?
You're Colorio or
We
Eulacoria.
suck. We gonna have to apologize.
Eula-
But y'all know which one we talking about. I don't know his name. I know it started with a U. He spot on, but I don't know what it is. Uryu
yeah.
is not it,
It
but that's
started with a U and they had
yeah.
Q's in it. I don't know.
Ukiyor. Good job. All right.
Yeah.
So when he
Yeah.
fought Ukiyor, at least when Ukiyor started regening, he was like, he damaged all my internal organs. I'm dead.
Yeah.
So we were
Yeah.
like, okay, this regen stuff not finna go in an eternal loop like it's an MP3 player. All right. So if they would just give them a downside for regening, maybe make them weaker every time they regen, shorter or something. I don't know. It's your job to
Be a
figure it out.
limit. Like okay,
They should get weaker.
you remember how Baby Boo was beating the shit out of Big Boo?
Yes,
And
yeah,
when he first knocked his stomach out, Big Boo brought his stomach back.
yeah,
But after he beat him so long, it's like, okay, his power was dropping. He can't
yeah.
just keep
He can't.
regenerating from
Yeah,
getting his ass beat. That's how it
that's
should
what it
be. Like
needs.
the more they
That's
beat
what
up,
it
it should be
needs.
like a limit.
That's what it
It should be a
needs.
gradual drop off.
And I'm finna tell y'all why. I said that to say this. Haha. Listen, you are cannibalizing your own show. All right, y'all. I really need to post this episode where me and Silent K just debated because the problem with this show is you introducing these Hashira and they hype. But the problem is they are dying so fast that they unboot Black Ops. All right, we just want to see what little powers they got and get rid of them because you were making it where they have as in Tanjiro and his friends have the plot armor and these Hashira don't. So these Hashira are the ones you expect to die. You setting this pace, not us. We actually expect everybody to die, but you giving these kids the plot armor. In each fight, they've lost the eye. And luckily for the first Angry Bird dude, the son came out to save him from losing the arm because we know that was next. And here we are. Uzi has lost the eye. He's lost the arm. So even if he survived this fight, he better not fight again. He better retire. And that's the bar y'all said. And I know for a fact that that girl captain with the poison, she better not be stronger than them two.
Oh yeah, you got a
She
point.
don't have a
'Cause
real
then
sword.
Goku
Her sword is not, you know what I mean? Like she got poison, yeah. But and we get it, you know what I'm saying? Tanjiro stabbed this guy. So poison does affect zombies, fair enough. But what I'm saying is the way she's created, she can't have a long drawn out fight if you want to make her poison effective. If she's not gonna have a legit sword, we looked at her sword, so she's not gonna be in a, you know what I'm saying, like her fight, it should not. Now if you do it, you cheating. So I'm saying,
But at the same time, the demons don't use the well. I guess this one did have weapons, but some demons don't have weapons, so I guess she could be effective. It ain't like she's gonna be a sword fight. You get what I'm saying? She'll just have to be able to dodge the attacks and I guess poke them with her
yeah.
poison needle sword thing. I don't know, but
Can I make a
yeah,
recommendation to these demon slayers? Y'all need to take the Naruto fighting ideology and take a captain and 3 Ganin, because y'all captains they don't need to be fighting those spiders by themselves. The mortality rate, y'all ain't got enough captains. It's too, the spider are replaceable. You need to take Tanjiro, Zenitsu, and Inosuke everywhere y'all go. Matter of fact, after this, take a break. Everybody take 5. Everybody go back to y'all little hospital. I love the hospital. You know what I'm saying? So everybody take 5.
This is what I didn't understand. And tell me if I'm wrong. If you got a history of fucking, because I think one person was like they killed over 10 Hashira, like they had killed a bunch of them.
Yeah, probably blue dude.
I think it was these people or somebody. Yeah.
Either or.
These motherfuckers keep down and long. Why aren't they running around in pairs? Like why aren't at least 2 together?
I thought that too.
The Akatsuki,
but fair enough. I thought that
formula works.
It works. At least two. But you know what? I think they explained it. They ain't running into them, so they kind of not a useful tactic yet.
That ain't the point. It always should be 2. Think about Naruto and the fights with the Akatsuki. If you think about every Akatsuki fight, if one of the 2 Akatsuki weren't there, they lose. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but your
Itachi
point,
and Kisame, huh?
But you made the point earlier that they were killing all the demons they were running into. So this is a lesson to learn from now.
The lower 6 though.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
The lower 6.
Michael Jackson just adapted to the plan, so they haven't had a chance to adapt. He killed all the weak ones, so now they have to, you know what I'm saying, go back to the drawing board. So, but your point stands. Now they need to run in pairs, but they they wouldn't have learned it from this. I mean, they
What
need
I'm
this to
saying
learn it.
is, what I'm saying, it's already a history. It's already history that these ninjas lose to the upper six. They don't lose to any other demon but the upper six.
But they hadn't
So,
seen
and it's
any. Remember, they were hyped that they hadn't seen
they
any.
didn't see any, but they saw that
But they know.
all these tens and dozens of Hashira never came back home. You get what I'm saying? Like they never showed up to the next meet. So it's like it's something should click in their head. Like, dang, these people been traveling alone. They've been getting killed.
Yeah,
Why are we allowing them to travel along? Even if you said like the Guinea team, like Joni and
yeah,
three little dudes,
yeah.
like this is working out perfect. This arc right here
They
is showing
they
it worked out. That team
they definitely
mentality works out perfect.
they do
But
need
even
to
in
do
the
it.
show, I didn't like the fact that they were sending Tanjiro on missions alone. You get what I'm saying?
Well, I think what they
Like
needed to
his
do
mission
was say that these are D rank missions, and then we would know why that they. Because the birds are sending them places, but maybe they are like, okay, this must be a. Okay, remember at the beginning of their show, they said the more humans a demon eats, the stronger they are. So let's say if you using that formula, say, okay, we gonna send you to Miami because 3 humans are missing. They gonna send Tanjiro because he's a Ganin.
I got you. So you saying he probably ate that minute, so the demon probably ain't that strong.
Yeah,
I I still I understand. I understand that
yeah,
logic of thinking, but he even said it in one episode that he when he was talking to the Hashira at the end of the first season, he was like, the Demon Slayers ain't what they used to be, and he was like, I think
true.
y'all Hashira are the best I've ever assembled. All right,
He did.
cool.
Bad.
Stop letting people travel alone.
Yeah,
Stop it.
yeah,
After Rengoku died, and they
yeah.
knew it, like, and Tanjiro them live, and they told them, if it was two Hashira there, game over.
They
Rengoku
would have
still
got it.
lives.
They would have got him. Yeah,
Even
they would have got him.
you know what I'm saying. Even if they don't kill him,
Yeah,
they last long enough for sunup.
yeah.
You get what I'm saying? I
That's a
just
true
don't get it.
statement, but it's in hindsight though. Hindsight is twenty
But it
twenty.
should be hindsight because so many people that got killed already. Apparently,
Well, okay. The reason I say that is because it must have been a long
it couldn't have
era
been
of
like all
peace.
in 1 or 2 years.
It
It
must
must
have
have been like,
been a long term of peace because they walking around. Clearly, we seen them in a fight and they not liking it. All right, if you'd have sent that one Hashira to that fight, he wouldn't have stood a chance. All right, because he was
oh,
getting more than a fair fight because he had help and he still. Well, we don't know the outcome, y'all. At least I don't know the outcome, but he didn't like it. And then of course the Angry Bird Hashira from the Mugen Train arc. He actually got a 1v1 and he didn't like it. So apparently they don't, you know what I'm saying? They don't know the true level of a spotter.
upper 12.
Yeah.
Yeah, upper 12. Yeah, upper 6. I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
that makes sense. But come on, man. You at this point, if I'm a leader and I got my top 12, and I think it was what 12 or 15 Hashira. I don't know how many it was, but
Yeah.
you don't send them alone. Even we know that.
Yeah.
Like you don't go nowhere alone. It's just you fighting a immortal being. You just don't go by yourself. But we did get off top. But let's go back to the fight. So when what was that red stuff? The pinkish red stuff when Tanjiro was falling off the building. What was that? Like when Zenitsu
That's
pushed him and he
somebody's
was like,
move, ain't
Tanjiro,
it?
look at him.
That was
What,
somebody's move, but I never. Yeah, I didn't. It wasn't like that.
whose
We saw
move
that
was
move
it?
earlier. I mean, it had to be
Because
the chicks, but it didn't make
the
sense because it
dude
was
with the sickle, his move was like a
red.
dark bloody red,
Yeah,
and her move is the
it was
ribbons.
pink.
And
It
I'm
was
like,
pink, but it wasn't the ribbons. Like maybe they didn't draw it right.
yeah. So I'm like, what
And
is
it
going on? So
and it was
I
missing
didn't
too
understand
though.
that part.
It wasn't about to hit him neither though. Like
Yeah. So what was that?
man, we going kind of long. We about at 30 minutes. Let me end it on this. All right, there's a question to you. All right, damn it, Jamal. I gotta pause. I gotta remember the damn